Your paradise is something that is going to evolve in every moment. You need to continually align to it, but these are some general guidelines that will help you to get there. First of all, I think the biggest thing is the ability to live in the moment and to find the moment. If you're thinking about the future, if you're thinking about the past, if you're really thinking at all, you're probably not in the moment. And one of the reasons I love walking and hiking and even being in the van is that you are continually put back in the moment. You have to watch for rocks on the ground or twigs. You have to move and step differently in every moment. You have to watch the road. Mostly everything is new, new roads, new views, and so you're always in the moment. You're brought back to the moment if you're paying attention. It's this continual renewal of life. It sounds really epic, and it totally is, We can only really assess our options and our choices if we're in the moment, because that's where they exist. We can only move to new places while we're in the moment. And so I think this is why people love the feeling of falling in love, because you're in the moment. You're experiencing something new, someone new. And so you're in the moment, you're present. How often are you mostly checked out with your current mate, right? Are you just going through the motions? Are you just kind of autopiloting along? That's the opposite of being in the moment. Autopilot, opposite of being in the moment. Now, of course, if you're in the moment, it doesn't mean that you can't have routines and it can't be easy. When you first live in the moment, it's kind of exhausting because you're being so focused. Because you're noticing all the things that are around you, all your options. So it can be a little tiring at first, just like starting a new job. There's new people, there are new tasks, there's a new setup, a new environment. That's overwhelming sometimes. And so when you start to live in the moment all the time, it can be a little taxing. So you want to sleep more, you want to take more care of yourself. You're also probably going to notice that there's some things in your moments that you don't like. Trying to figure out how to weed those out, get rid of those, get them off your plate is probably going to consume some of your time as well. But once you get used to it, and you probably won't go from kind of never living in the moment or only living in the moment when you're meditating to all day being in the moment. I really doubt that all day long I'm in the moment. This is kind of a lifelong practice because every moment requires your attention. Easy things you can do to get in the moment. Notice what's around you. Notice, look at what is around you. Look at the details of the things in your room, of the outside view. You can do, Jim Self has this great little technique where you imagine this tiny little dot. You bring that dot down into the center of your head, behind your third eye and in the middle of your head. Okay, now close your eyes. Feel the dot being there. And now move your eyes, like where you look out of, move those back to the dot. And then open your eyes from that place. So you're seeing from the center of your head. That is a really great way to connect to your higher mind and be present in the moment. You might look down, you may look different, you may feel different. It's pretty cool. Another way, again, go out into nature, walk around, notice what's new, go camping, meditate. There's all sorts of things you can do to get in the moment, and you don't have to do anything necessarily. You can do it right where you are. So that's the first step, really, to identifying your paradise, because you can't really know how you feel about something unless you're present for it. Next, notice what you're excited about. Notice what turns you on. Notice what makes you get all fluttery. I've always been interested in minimalism and living small and having a little tiny house. I mean, when I was a little kid, I wanted to live in a shed. Like every time we would pass a place that sold sheds, I would point my finger out the window and say, "Dad, that's what I'm going to live in someday." And I've done that. I've lived in lots of tiny houses, little cottages, stuff you would never think even exists. It's so small. And it was pretty epic. It's just what I like, but what you like is going to be super different, what you like is going to be unique to you. And one thing that I've really had to overcome is the feeling that what I want is not correct. So that might be something that you need to look at. You may already have an aversion to what is naturally going to light you up because you have constructed that. You've internalized other people saying that that's not good, that's not, you know, what you really should want. So notice that as well. Notice that if you light up by something but then you try to cover it up, notice that. That's what being in the moment will help you to do as well. So just notice, right? Notice what lights you up. That is going to be included in your paradise. It may just be a gateway drug. You never know. You can't really judge anything. That's the point of being in the moment. It's just true for this moment. It doesn't have to be true for the next moment. So it's about being flexible and fluid and easy and just going with each moment and seeing where it takes you. Now, I think a lot of people are afraid of being in the moment because they think that they're gonna end up and like washed up somewhere and like homeless and destitute. I haven't seen that happen, so I can't really say that that's gonna be what your future is. When I have witnessed people who've been more continually in the moment, what I find for them is ease, flow, abundance, joy. And as I align with the moment more and more over the years, that's what I've gotten. So don't be afraid of surrendering to your higher self. I mean, you are consciousness, you are a creator, you're creating your life, so focus on the stuff that makes you excited. That can include money. Like, we're not talking about opting out of the system, we're talking about aligning with what you are excited by that exists here in this amazing world. So for me, it is definitely travel, nature, amazing organic fresh food, loved ones and friends and friendships and conversation, creating art and writing and expressing myself. Those are the things that really light me up. What lights you up is going to be your own slice of paradise, and I would really love to know what that is for you. So definitely comment below with what your paradise looks like. And if you have any questions about being in the moment, I know I said I was going to give you like more tips on how to find your paradise, but seriously, this is good enough for now. So again, be in the moment and notice what lights you up. So lots of love, guys. I love talking about this. My purpose course that's coming up is going to have all of this stuff in much more detail laid out and the support that you need to really integrate it and start living like this. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Can't wait to bring that to you. Love you. Bye.
This is a real tarantula. Oh my god, this is so cool. Holy, you know what? Tarantula, I love you. Thank you. Hope you don't jump. Oh my god, I'll leave you alone now. But thank you so much for crossing my path. You are amazing.